Hello, I'm Dave O'Connell with a word about what's in this week's Connacht Tribune. It's race week next week and we have 16 pages previewing what promises to be a glorious week in Ballybrit, and we might even have a few winners thrown in for good measure on that. Staying with sport, it's also a big weekend for the Galway footballers as they take on Tipperary in their All-Ireland qualifier in Tullamore. There's a full preview on that also, as well as a look back to a busy weekend on the club hurling front. The races are next week, but Galway is already full of festive spirit, with the Arts Festival drawing record crowds to the city. Almost everything has sold out so far, and there's still loads more to come before the end of this weekend. You'd imagine that just about the last thing the Aran Islands would be short of is water, but they are, because there is less than 2 weeks supply left of drinking water on 2 of the islands. And given that Galway County Council is no longer responsible for water, there are worries this week as to what exactly Irish Water intends to do about this. Some of the councillors indeed had more immediate problems last Monday when they emerged from their 5-hour meeting at their temporary home in NUIG. This is because of the expanded council and the lack of space in the chamber, but for Peter Keaveney and Joe Folan, getting in wasn't a problem. It was getting out with their cars after they were clamped. Although they had permits, they had parked too far away from the meeting itself, and that meant a €60 fine each to get the clamp off. And we've a story with a happy ending after the Gardner family in Athenry lost their dog Holly. Indeed, she was stolen, but somehow managed to escape and was lucky enough to meet up with a visiting Belgian student who went to the bother of trying to trace her home, and did so because Holly was fitted with a microchip and so was reunited with her delighted owners. So all of that and loads more in this week's paper in the shops since early this Thursday morning and every Thursday morning, or you can download our digital version, and if you do, you'll get a free week subscription.